In today's video, I'll answer your question, what is the meaning of the Valley of Dry Bones in Ezekiel chapter 37? Then afterward, as always, I'll share some helpful resources, so stick around until the end. The vision of the Valley of Dry Bones in Ezekiel chapter 37 is a powerful metaphor of hope and restoration for the nation of Israel. At the time of the vision, the people of Israel were captives in exile, suffering the consequences of their sinful deeds, which had polluted the land with idolatry and rebellion and brought dishonor to God's name. Feeling hopeless and cut off from their land, king, and temple, the whole house of Israel was in a state of living death. She had been divided and dispersed for so long that unification and restoration seemed impossible. Thus, God gave the prophet Ezekiel a vision of the Valley of Dry Bones as a sign of his promise to bring about a miraculous revival and restoration. In the vision, God transports Ezekiel by the Spirit of the Lord to a valley filled with bones. Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 1. The bones are completely dried out, unburied, and scattered across the ground, covering the valley floor. A vivid picture of the scattered and spiritually dead state of Israel in captivity. With no end to their judgment in sight, the surviving Israelites had lost hope. They believed their nation had died in the flames of Babylon's attack with no chance of resurrection. God asks Ezekiel, "Can these bones live?" The prophet responds, "Sovereign Lord, you alone know." Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 3. Then God commands Ezekiel to speak to the dry bones, declaring God's promise to bring them back to life. "I am going to put breath into you and make you live again. I will put flesh and muscles on you and cover you with skin. I will put breath into you and you will come to life. Then you will know that I am the Lord." Ezekiel chapter 37, verses 5 and 6. This gathering of bones and breathing of life symbolizes both the physical and spiritual restoration of Israel. It echoes back to the creation of humanity when God breathed life into Adam, and it sweeps forward to the future resurrection of humanity through Jesus Christ's resurrection from the dead. As Ezekiel spoke God's message, the dry bones rattled, came together, and flesh and skin formed over them. Finally, breath entered the bodies, and they stood up in a vast army. The prophecy continued, with God saying, "O my people, I will open your graves of exile and cause you to rise again. Then I will bring you back to the land of Israel. When this happens, O my people, you will know that I am the Lord. I will put my spirit in you, and you will live again and return home to your own land. Then you will know that I, the Lord, have spoken, and I have done what I said. Yes, the Lord has spoken." Ezekiel chapter 37, verses 12 through 14. Important Messianic themes emerge in Ezekiel chapter 37, making it clear that God's promise of restoration extends beyond the ancient generation of returned captives. In the time of the vision's ultimate fulfillment, there will be reunification between Israel and Judah. See Ezekiel chapter 37, verses 15 through 23. A new King David will rule over an obedient and faithful nation, verses 24 and 25. A covenant of peace will be enforced as God establishes his eternal reign over his people, verse 26. Ultimately, the Valley of Dry Bones vision signifies God's future plan for the national restoration of Israel. Ezekiel's vision emphasizes that Israel's new life will depend on God's power rather than the people's circumstances. God himself will regather his people and restore them spiritually. As Paul said, all Israel will be saved. Romans chapter 11, verse 26. The vision of the Valley of Dry Bones has not been fulfilled in its entirety. Currently, national Israel is residing in the Holy Land, so there has been a partial regathering, but there is no spiritual life yet. The prophecy of Ezekiel will be fully realized when God regathers all believing Israelites to the land and gives them true life through Jesus Christ. At that time, the Messiah will establish his reign in the millennial kingdom. Want to learn more? Subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Visit gotquestions.org for more great content and check the details section below this video. There you'll find one book I recommend along with several links to related questions. If you'd like to learn about Bible Munch, or if you're interested in bite-sized devotionals, subscribe to Bible Munch on YouTube. It's linked right here. Now remember, got questions? The Bible has answers. We'll help you find them.